Hello, my name is Travis Finnegan, and this is my community nutrition project. It's called 2-A-Days Whole Grain Strike Back. So what seems to be the problem, officer? Well, the problem that we have encountered is there's a high rate of obesity and overweight in this particular school system, and there seems to be a lot of highly refined sugars from their diets. Now, this is likely due to food insecurity. And what food insecurity is defined as is you're not necessarily sure when your next meal is going to come from, or you're going to be able to afford adequate nutrition. It's just not a good state to be in as far as your meals are concerned. And so prevalence, there's 1 out of 5 children nationwide who are food insecure. And multicultural diversity issues, the reason I was harping on food insecurity is because people that are not able to afford adequate nutrition are also more likely to they're more likely to buy foods that are cheaper, not because they're healthier, but only because they are cheaper. There's also a much higher percentage of minorities than whites as far as racial issues. Southern states tend to have more likely to be food insecure as well, just a little percentage. And some of the other programs are Snapchat. You take pictures, send them to your friends. Just kidding. No, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. This program is great. It allows people to receive adequate nutrition. If they enroll in the program, if they're in a certain income bracket, they can receive cash. This used to be food stamps. Then I call it SNAP. And the problem with this is, though, that if you are a child, you're age 6 to 12, it's kind of hard to access this. And even if your parents do access this and then they want to go shop, well, if they don't have proper transportation, it'll be difficult to drive, 10 miles down the street or walk 10 miles to the farmer's market. So that's the primary issue that we found with this. So here's the plan. So basically we want to send home informational packets through the children to the family, just kind of tell the family what's going on, what we're seeing nationwide, what we're seeing at the school. And also educate the children. Give the little children one fact a day to remember about nutrition. Just kind of tell them, hey man, this is healthy, this is not. Maybe during lunch, put up a little video. Just get the children engaged in some form. And then if the parents want to learn more, they can come and they can come to our bi-weekly meetings. We have on Monday and Tuesday. So in case they can't meet one day, they'll be able to make it the other day. And this will teach them more about nutrition. This will allow them to learn more, and we'll offer free food at each meeting. And in doing so, we'll tell them, look, these are quick little meals you can make. Here's a recipe. Here's the cost of it. And just kind of show them that healthy food can also be inexpensive if properly, things like chicken. And so how do we evaluate this? We need a pre and a post assessment. And the pre-assessment will basically say, how much do you know? Post will be the same test, how much do you know now? 80% pass-fail. Then a survey at the end asking them, hey, have you made any dietary changes? And the primary changes we want to see 2 servings of whole grains per day. And we want to, or increase 2 servings of whole grains per day. And we also want to see 3 sugary drinks or less per week. And a sugary drink is defined as 20 grams of sugar or less. We want them to. We're going to offer them a food diary, just a little more information. They don't have to do it, just to gather a little more data. And then take a 24-hour recall before each class, just to see if there's been any incremental changes. But the big assessment will be at the end of it all. And after a year, send them one more assessment if we can get their address, just to see if any changes have taken place over that year span. And then long-term, 5 years, if they still live there, send them another letter to see any long-term changes in a 10-year increment after that. So with that, thank you.